Stowers for a second there.
Yeah. So ladies and gentlemen, fight number 10 this evening will be contested into the lightweight division under B-class rules over 3 3-minute rounds. And introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, he weighed in at 70.3 kilos and trains out of Fight Cross Albion. He holds an amateur MMA record of 3 wins for 2 defeats. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Matt Tana! And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, he weighed in at 70.3 kilos and trains out of Southside MMA, also holding an amateur MMA record of 3 wins for 2 defeats. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Brandon Stowers. When the action begins, your referee in charge, Thomas Churchill.
Yeah, we lost Brandon shortly. He ran off just to give his supporters a quick hug down in the end of the Mansfield Tavern. But one thing I'm loving seeing Brandon at the 70 kilo weight division. He's still looking already. So not sure how he possibly made the 66 kilo division.
This fight is under B-class rules, so we've got small gloves and we've got knees to the head, punches on the ground. So most of the fun stuff except elbows and rotational leg locks.
Both boys looking nice and aggressive from the start too, aren't they?
Yeah, some big knees landed there from Brandon Stowers. Looked like it might have troubled Matt Tana, and beautiful takedown. Hit the double leg and sucked those hips right off the fence. There is a pretty serious cut on the forehead of Matt Tana.
Yeah, it might have been a bit of a head knock on that takedown. I'll tell you what, the floor of the canvas, the floor of the cage bounced as Brandon Stowers completed that takedown.
Yeah, so very big takedown there from Brandon Stowers early here in round number 1. Still 3-minute rounds, but obviously quite different as far as the rule set is concerned. Beautiful riding of the hips there from Brandon Stowers. Manages to maintain mount. Let's see if he can try and create some space here and maybe let go of some hands.
Yeah, he's just controlling the top position. That cut doesn't look like it's going to affect his eyesight, but he's gone belly down here. He's got hooks in. He needs to stay up on all fours here.
So hooks in with the back control for Brandon Stowers. Some nice shots to the head to soften the opponent up. Let's see if he can sink it under. That
looks like it's
deep.
under. Is he fighting the hands?
That looks deep, ladies and gentlemen. Matt Tana trying to fight out of this. Good work fighting the hands, and wow. Matt Tana manages to break the grip. Can he hold on though?
He's bridging up nicely, so he's putting his weight on Stowers here, making it easy for him to defend that choke.
Yeah, let's see if he can explode here and possibly look at a reversal.
Yeah, some really nice submission defense there on display from Matt Tana. And like you mentioned there, Joel, he's doing a good job keeping his hips high up in the air and not leaning to one side. So Brandon Stowers now with 50 seconds to work, full back control, hunting for that neck once again.
Tell you what, as much as I'd like to see a really smooth submission here, I'm a big fan of this matchup, so I wouldn't mind seeing this go another couple of rounds first.
Yep, just thinking that, Matt.
Well, 30 seconds to go and you get your wish, Matt Walton. Brandon Stowers doing everything he can to try and get an early mark here tonight. Once again, under the neck, potentially difficult to see from our angle here. It looks like more over the face, actually. And let's see. I would like to see him try and switch the grip up, maybe go to a palm up, palm down, but this looks tight.
I think his chin's in there.
Brandon Stowers crossing the legs as well. Could open up to some danger.
Showing some good composure there, defending here for Matt Tana.
So 10 seconds to go here. We will see a second round, Matt Walton. You get your wish as the boys will now return to their corners for some instruction.
Brandon Stowers was just relentless, wasn't he?
Yeah, great opening round there for the Southside MMA fighter. Of course, his corner, Paul Stoiler. Looks like Alvaro in there as well, and Justin Van Heerden also screaming some instructions. So star-studded corner up on display again.
Peter Hickmott over in Matt Tana's corner, playing the role of cut man. Seemed to be able to get control of that cut on his forehead rather easily.
Yeah, definitely looked a bit chunky, but definitely a manageable one. Bit of Vass looks like the bull has got it under control. Gee, we're treated to have the bull here at Winter Warrior. Definitely a stalwart of Aussie MMA and the best. I'll say I think he's the best in the business.
So as we've now cleared the blood from the forehead of Matt Tana, there is a lot of swelling there. So it looks like he did get clipped with something. Not quite sure what led to the cut. Brandon Stowers, though, looking fresh here in round 2. Doesn't even look like he's sweating. Opted not to use the stool there in between rounds, which is always usually a pretty good indication that the fighter is in pretty phenomenal shape.
Wow, nice light up. And the calls from the Southside crew are telling us the exact same again in this round.
Nice work there, ducking around to the back here for Brandon Stowers. Beautiful suplex into the takedown. And he's got to try and keep moving here. Slides out the back almost. And there we go. Well, gentlemen, here we are again.
Yeah, now he's got some time to work, so Stowers can just take his time, try and concentrate on some hand fighting, maybe get a trap, because just the way it is with both hands, I think Matt Tana is a little bit too savvy just to leave his chin out there. So I think he might need to try and trap a hand.
Yeah, of course, Brandon Stowers, a blue belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu under Pasha Stoiler. And we can hear the corner from Southside just telling Brandon Stowers, don't rush. You got plenty of time, still 2 minutes on the clock with this full back control. It looks like he's going to potentially come on top in a mount, but look at this beautiful work from Matt Tana. And now into a turtle momentarily. Brandon Stowers, we'll see him now try and wall walk back to his feet.
He's got to go now, though, Tana.
Lift his head, Brando. Lift his head, lift his head, lift his head.
I've said it a few times that I'm a big fan of Brandon Stowers, and that was the exact reason why. It was a slight little bit of troublesome position that he was in, but he didn't want to offer that position, did he? He got straight back up to his feet, refused to take that position, and now working his way to a slightly more neutral spot.
Nice knee to the body there as he creates a bit of space. Brandon Stowers now reversing position, pushing Matt Tana up against the fence. Let's see if he can finish a takedown here.
Excellent reversal by Tana here.
Nice
reversed
work.
Again. Ends up on the bottom again. Seems to be the bit of the story of the round so far.
So beautiful single leg there from Brandon Stowers. Takes us back down onto the floor. Just on a minute remaining here in round number 2. Very strong start to this fight from Brandon. I think it's pretty fair to say he's one up heading into round 2, and well, this round certainly trending in his direction as well.
And this just has a Stoiler MMA game plan written all over it, isn't it? The ground pressure, the unrelenting pressure, refusing to give an inch to your opponent.
And for those of you that were wondering perhaps what Brandon Stowers was doing at the start of the fight there before he entered the cage, you saw him run into the crowd. He goes and sees his twin brother before every time he enters the cage. So last time I saw Brandon fight, I was actually in the crowd with Joel at Eternal, sitting next to his twin brother. So it was pretty nice to meet him and have a chat. And yeah, that's what was going on there. So pretty cool stuff to see the bond between the two Stowers brothers.
I thought it was a missing mouse guard or something. But
that's usually what they're running for. So 2 rounds down and another strong one in the books there for Brandon Stowers. Likely 2 up here as we head into the 3rd and final stanza. Big shouts to Peter Hickmont doing a great job with that cut in between rounds 1 and 2. Managed to stop the bleeding there, and we didn't see it reopen there in the 2nd round.
Yeah, I'd really like to see Brandon Stowers push for the finish in this 3rd and final round. He's proven that he's comfortable on his feet. He might have the slight edge on the ground as well.
So, of course, if you are just joining us online tonight, tuning in via the webcast, welcome to the 6th and finale for Season 5 of Wimp to Warrior Brisbane edition. My name's Daniel Maudsley. I'm joined in the booth with Atos Black Belt Joel Zepasvari and former XFC promoter, I should say, Mr. Matt Walton. How's retirement going, Matt?
I'm enjoying the commentating side of things as well. Working with a couple of the fight shows as much as I can and trying to stay active still.
Oh, I knew you couldn't stay away. So clapping us in here, Thomas Churchill, round at number 3. I would assume the corner for Matt Tana was pretty urgent in between rounds there, likely knowing they're down 2 on the scorecards.
Low 4, Brendos, low 4, set it up.
Tell you what, when you get a free ticket like this, only a foot away from the cage, it's kind of tough to say no.
Yeah, best seat in the house. Beautiful check hook there from Brandon Stowers, lands clean.
Yeah, just a couple of guys watching some fights and having a chat.
Nice work changing levels, and Brandon Stowers. Oh, big slam. Grimace on the face there, and Matt Tana as he feels the shoulder of Brandon Stowers, essentially touching his spine there.
Matt Tanner is tough, though.
That's right, he just copped a massive takedown. He grimaced for a split second and then threw a nice little strike to Brandon Stowers' head just to give him an equaliser back.
Straight back to business.
Yeah, I saw the back of the head hit the canvas there, so
2 minutes left, Brando.
he's tough. I'd just like to see a little bit more jiu-jitsu from the bottom here. I'd like ditch those strikes and just try to get back to half, use an underhook, try and reverse the position. I want to see him on top. And he's not going to win the fight this way.
So I like what Brandon Stowers is doing with that left hand, keeping a really low underhook, making it hard for Matt Tanner to try and dig and get himself, get himself that underhook and potentially try and re-guard. As I say, that does manage to get himself back into half guard. But it is still the Brandon Stowers show here in round number 3.
Yeah, Ross Cameron, Matt Tanner's coach, screaming at him to get out of that position. He doesn't want him here.
Digging for that underhook now. He's coming up. Looking for the close guard.
Posture, Brando, posture.
If he can clear that foot here, he can lock it up. Stowers wants to sit on it, keep that leg bent.
Yeah, Brandon Stowers just hasn't offered any mistakes, has he, for Matt Tana to grab an inch or a centimetre to escape.
Just pressure. I think this is definitely improving. Tana's just peppering away from the bottom though. He's not going to lie down. He's not out of that.
Pass, Brando, pass. Pass, Brando.
Staying active. Could be a old Anderson Silva sneaky little triangle here if Brandon Stowers wants to keep throwing some of these punches.
Well, 15 seconds to go. He's going to have to make something happen pretty soon. At this stage, it's looking like Brandon Stowers is going to cruise to a dominant decision victory here at the Wimp to Warrior Season 5 finale.
Great fight, boys.
Matt Tana is as tough as they come. Didn't show any quit there. Got shown some real adversity from Brandon Stowers, but as I just mentioned, no quit in the vocabulary of Matt Tana. So I will head in there and make it all official, and we'll see Brandon Stowers continue his winning streak, and that'll make it 3 on the trot.
Yeah, so that was another good job by Stowers. Still waiting for the decision, but looks like
Coastal Combat crowned your featherweight champion last year, mate. We think we might have found a possible contender for that belt, maybe.
yeah, we've got a bit of a lineup there. So there's definitely some talent in the 66 division for the amateurs. Stowers is obviously, he's doing well, having pros at 66 as well in that gym. You got Van Heaven. It definitely makes a difference as an amateur having successful pros in your weight class.
So ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the bout 30-27, 30-27, and 29-28. All for your winner by unanimous decision in the red corner, Brandon Stowers.